Hey y'all. Sorry, I forgot to set this up earlier, so it's gonna take you guys a little bit to even realize I'm live. But we're back. We're gonna I don't know what we're gonna really do. Maybe play a few of these clips, jump into that, probably save most of it for tomorrow, just so I have more organization. But let's get into it.
You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People teased you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine or video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even a million. No grace like those unhappy with chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer resists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention was cared. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
Hey y'all. Sorry, I have my screen off today and it's just gonna stay off. I am tired and just want to sit here with my ponytail with my screen off, okay? For once. Hey, self-proclaimed detective, Clemson girl Sally, Beaverhausen, Jen, Susan, was that Justice? Nada, Angel, T, Nikki, Marcy, L, Scorpio. All right, perfect. It's small. Sally. Okay, this is great because I can actually talk. Hey, Mimi of 8. Okay, so I have been asked a lot of weird questions. There's a lot going on right now. As you guys know, like it's coming from every direction. So I think we need to sit back for a minute and just talk. Because for some reason, people think that I need to pick a side now, I guess, between Mallory and Molly. That's not going to happen. For me, this is not a side situation, period, point blank, end of story. I have been pointing out what the misinformation cronies have done to these families and continue to do in exploiting these cases and how they go about it, how they maneuver. I'm not in the business of overlooking poor behavior and, giving a pass to hate bond with anybody. I understand that with that, somebody has to be willing to attempt to change. Therefore, actions speak louder than words. If that person, aka Mallory in this situation, chooses to change her behavior, totally do something different, in the long run, we will see that. It will be evident. I'm all about open discussions, people talking about things, so on and so forth. But I come from the place where we've watched how this is unfolded. We've seen the distractions. We've watched the back and forth. I don't overlook shit just because in the heat of the moment, people feel the need to pick a side. It's not a side situation. Poor behavior is poor behavior that should be called out equally on all levels, including people who emotionally manipulate and use religion to emotionally manipulate people into things. I really don't stand with that either. But there's a lot of, I don't even know what you want to call it, swarm mentality. And I'm not talking about the hive at all or Queen Bee or anybody. Like, that's not, I shouldn't have used swarm because they are the bees. But I am all for what Queen Bee is attempting to do and open up the dialogue and conversations back and forth. And she absolutely took the stance of, okay, you did this wrong. I don't agree with this. And there was good things that came from that conversation. Posts were removed. Apologies were made. That's progress. That's growth. That's not, I don't, as a creator, I don't have to pick a side. I absolutely can appreciate some of the things that Mallory has called out on Molly. 100% can appreciate some of those things. But I can't give a pass and say, I'm sorry, you knew what was going on here. I just can't do it. That's not me. That's not how I maneuver. That's not how I operate. I just don't do that. I don't jump on with what the cool kids are doing or the bandwagon, or I've never been like that. It's straight across the board. I have always been fair and open with Mallory's, anything. I do not like the misgendering, but I'll call a spade a spade. Your fucking behavior has been shit. Period. Point blank. As a mother, like you guys like to mock all the time, it is really disheartening when I have kids who have spent a lot of time in children's hospitals to see somebody think of using it as content. Again, poor behavior. It is what it is. Hopefully, the behavior will change in the future. Time will tell. But I'm not about to jump on a fucking side. Mallory sat there hanging out with those pieces of shit while they doxed me and mocked me about CPS being called on me. I don't take people fucking with my real life very lightly. I don't give passes for condoning fuck shit when you're involved with it. And then, getting away. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of the creators that once were friends with Molly. Because at the same time, I've watched 99% of them sit there and do the same fucking shit that they accuse Molly of doing. Well, they were friends with her, and then they want to point it out when they're not friends with her anymore. I don't get down like that. Behavior has to change. In order to see growth, to see progress, we have to be open to change 100% across the board. And we have to allow space for that to change. But I am not about to come out here and pass out gold stars because they've done a couple things. Great. That's progress. That's growth. But that shouldn't be forced. That shouldn't have to be asked for. Because at that point in time, it's just called saving face. You take accountability for actions and apologize because you genuinely feel bad. Sorry is a fucking empty word. That's how I feel. That's it. Point blank, period. That's it. I'm not picking sides. I am totally with Queen Bee opening dialogue, opening conversation, because that needs to happen. I don't need to be a part of it. I'm an adult. Oh, yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely, Sally. I don't forget shit. I don't overlook shit. I've heard so many whiny ass fucking, well, they're not doing it anymore. I don't care. You fucked with my real life. So many of you. And now, because the fire is a little warm, you're like, oh, get away. Fuck that. Nope. I don't get down like that. Period, point blank. Nope. Never going to do it. When your real life is gone at time and time again because these idiots want to play games because they're trying to fit in with the cool kids club over at Molly's, and they do fuck shit to impress Molly, and then they get called out because they're in a hot seat, don't come crying to me. Your tears aren't going to put out the fire. You helped create that fire. Don't look at me for a fucking fire extinguisher to put out the fire you created and actively were a participant in. Not happening, especially when it's my real life. Time and time again that these motherfuckers have been going at. Right now, it's actually really nice for me because I feel like I can sit back and just watch in a lot of ways. But then I get really disappointed because people do fuck shit just for some views. But it's nice because we've been preaching these same things for months now, and it felt like it fell on dead ears for a long time about the pattern of behavior, the things that we were seeing. There's a lot of OGs that have been saying this stuff for 5 years. Then here we all come in like a crash. And they're so convoluted in their whole story of how this even started. There is zero accountability on anybody's actions. None. Not one bit. You will never get me to condone poor behavior because at this point, we want to call out somebody else's behavior a little bit more. I don't do that. Period. That's not who I am. I would hope you would be fucking disappointed in me if I hate bonded just for some clicks and views. I could sit here and say all sorts of shit and get my views back up to 700. That was uncomfortable as fuck, by the way. I don't like that because those people aren't here for change. Those people are here to be nosy because it's the in topic. Those people didn't give a fuck about this the last 8 months that we've been talking about it. It was irrelevant to them. I was a liar. We were telling lies. Poor Molly. Until they get duped. Sorry. Not sorry. I don't got it in me. I've never been so proud to be not on the list of creators that somebody suggests as I was last night. And I'll be totally honest. I said to Amethyst and Nunya right away, I said, you know what? I am so glad. Because that means that I'm standing firm in what the fuck I believe in. I mean what I say and I say what I fucking mean. I don't one side depending on if I can get a click and a view and a story out of it. The reason I'm consistent on everything I say is because it's the truth. I'm not out here fabricating anything to fit in or fit a narrative. I'm not down with cancel culture. People need to be accountable for their behaviors, and therefore what comes from that is possibly channel removal. Hey, that's not up to me. That's terms of service of YouTube, not me. But we also need to be adults that are willing to help make a change instead of just talking about it on YouTube for fucking content. I'm an equal opportunity hater all the way across. And then people are trying to start shit I've heard from between me and Bomb. There's a Mrs. Doubtfire account running around here. You guys, that's not me. I have no idea who it is. They don't speak for me on behalf of me. I don't know who it is. Don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with me. So I don't know if that's some fuck shit, which it is always. Me and Bomb don't have any issues, so I don't know why people are starting shit there. I barely catch her live. I doubt she catches me live. Like, there's no shit. Why start shit if there's no shit, people? I'm not going to fucking go after her because she's on like, that's not how I work. But this has been the constant distractions when people don't get their fucking way. The constant distractions, the constant fuckery, the constant fucking games that goddamn 50-plus-year-old women are playing out here on the internet. I have zero sympathy for a lot of these people that cry because Molly's done them wrong. And let me be very specific. Molly has done horrible shit to a lot of families. Molly has done horrible shit to a few people that she was close with. But a lot of the people that she was close with were just the same. So a lot of the people that end up leaving her, that she calls out, that we've been saying for months that was going to happen, and they come over here and they talk shit to me nonstop, say I'm a liar, say this, say that, encourage the real life shit of my real life because they say I'm a liar. Well, today, you know, Molly proved them a little bit more wrong, that she's a piece of shit. And then they go looking for new homes because, oh, finally they saw. Nah, I don't give passes. Don't come here. I don't want you. And that's 100%. I don't deal with flip-flop bullshit. You should have taken the time and done your research and really realized what you were getting into. Some people that were over there are amazing, incredible human beings that are stuck in really shitty positions because they know as soon as they leave, they're going to get doxxed. That's a fucking reality for a lot of them too. There's a lot of them that want to rid of that, want to be away from her, but they know exactly what will happen. And I'm talking people that have been followers of hers and she calls friends for years, that are sick and tired of her shit, but they are so afraid to get away from her because she's got all their personal information. And we've seen what she does. Again, it goes back to, it's that mob mentality that we're watching time and time again. Oh, it's hot now because she, announced that her mom, to many people, took that as her mom passed away. Did she say those words? No, she's too fucking, she knows what she's doing. She was never going to say those words. It's just like, if you remember back a couple months ago, actually November to be specific, when they were in Georgia, and lo and behold, Molly announces live to social media that Marvon McRae had passed away. She tells her entire audience and everybody else's, because they had a lot of viewers during that Marvon had passed away. You want to know how Molly came to that conclusion? Molly has Patreons that are in Dre's private group. Somebody made a comment on one of the posts of support. Dre used an emoji and reacted. That was it, to a comment wishing well to their family. Molly takes that entire fucking story and says that there's a post that was made in Dre's supporters group, but she didn't even see the post. But she announced that he passed away. And then magically, the next day, an SNBC 13 article pops up with all of this bullshit. And then, what do you know? There's a death hoax. So when we're sitting here saying, Molly, oh, I'll never take those words back. This is what I meant by that. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Sit down, shut the fuck up. Because you have gone at families every fucking day over the last 9 months over bullshit because it wasn't what you believed. And now we're watching you do the same shit. What if one of us would have came out here and announced that your mom passed away? Oh, and then said, oh, never mind. That's not what she said. That wasn't actually in her Patreon. I mean, shit. Turnabout, right? What goes around fucking comes around. By the way, I gotta tell y'all, because I'm cracking myself up right now. But Miss Becky over here blew a stop sign. You're welcome. And I got my first warning ticket. You're welcome. I have it downstairs too. But I got to tell you the story. I just did that between last time I saw you guys and now. They just put a brand new stop sign in the road that I drive every day for like back and forth twice a day. Well, they just put it up between me dropping kids off and me picking kids up. They put the stop sign in, and those mofos, there was 4 of them sitting next to those stop signs. They had 4 people pulled over after they pulled me over. 3 others were pulled over right away. Anyways, it was hysterical. I still didn't even get a ticket though. I got a citation and a warning. He was actually cracking up with the girls. The girls were laughing their asses off. But, oh, I got it right here. Hold on. I'll show you the proof. Hold on. Oh, can I do that without kicking myself? Well, I'll go back to that. Okay, hold on. I got it. I'll go get the actual thing, but I have a copy of it. So I'm not doxing myself. Hold on. Anymore. Wait. Come on. Turn. Go back. Look it. Ah! Come on. Come on. Oh, it's going to have to go. It's going to turn every time I do it. I'm going to have to go get the real one. Anyways, yes, it says warning, right of way, stop or yield sign. Damn buggers. I just have to tell you, I'm so mad, but I was laughing so hard. I was like, this is great. This is great. I didn't get a ticket. You're welcome. Anyways, I have a lot to say. It's not going to sit well with a lot of people, and I don't really care. So instead of me rambling my mouth and offending everybody, I'm going to play clips like I do. Buggers. I know, Remy. I was laughing. I called Kyle and I was like, what the hell did I just do? And he started laughing and he was like, they've been doing construction on that road anyways. And then they just put them up. But thankfully, I am not the only one that did it. It was just, there was no even, you would have never even seen it if you drive this road. Like, it is a side street that there's never traffic on. So it's just weird in the first place. But all right. Anyways, let's go back to this. You know me and my lovely bullshit that I like to show you guys. It's just, how do I do stupid shit like that? No, I didn't get a no driver's license and no insurance. None of that shit either. All of that's good to go. Before you start any warnings. I wasn't even doing anything. Okay. We are going to go back to, where did my friend go? Pause. Right here.
Get on the internet and be a fake. Do my hair, do my makeup, and sit there and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And this person, no. I want my arguments to.
I'm torn on the whole sister thing because the more I've sat and thought about it, the sister and the more clips I've watched, I don't agree with certain things, but the sister absolutely has been a part of this whole story. The more I listen to the clips, the more I realize how much more she's involved in a lot of this than I realized. So I'm on the fence with that one myself.
Means something.
I personally don't reach out to families, but that's personal choice. We can't wish it upon everybody.
I want my voice to mean something.
Really?
I want my voice, as loud it is, to help.
This is from
Sometimes
August.
I screw up and regret, but you want to know something? It's working.
Functions. They played a joke on me. They just put a new sign in. Assholes. Yeah, I'm not that way, but to each their own.
And another way that I've changed is
I can't hold
a little bit more transparency.
Oh, hold on. The reason I'm starting here is because I want you to remember this is transparency that we've been seeing over the last 9 months.
Regret, but you want to know something? It's working. And another way that I've changed is a little bit more transparency. And that's not a bad thing.
How'd that age?
Apologize for that.
How'd that age? All right, let's continue on. We're just going to go through and play clips.
She was sitting at that table the whole time watching me when I was live. She's like, you're spending too much fucking time with these fucked up stories and looking.
True crime. That's there. See, that's why I'm torn. I'm like, and I'm not about to tell adults how to behave. Like, what I personally feel and do is totally different how other people maneuver. Maybe she honestly was appreciative of it. She looks worn out. I have to say that. I just have to say that at the end of the day, she looks so exhausted. But
into that computer, and the cameras, Because that's what it is. I'm like, lady, mind your own business. She's like, oh, listen, old broad.
This was
Mind your
August.
business. She's like, oh, who the hell are you calling old broad?
We're doing a walk through the clips with Becky moment. Instead of me just laying in bed doing them, going through clips by myself, why don't I just do them with you guys? Right? We can all find out what we've missed over the last 9 months.
More like 89. She's like, I don't think so.
You guys got to understand too, though, at the moment, like reaching out to the sister, in my opinion, puts the more pressure on the sister. Unfortunately, we all have family members that we can't control their behavior and or answer for them. And I think it just adds additional pressure to the sister. I don't think she's shocked by this behavior, nor is it the first time, or it's kind of a situation of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, in my opinion. And let's just leave it there.
I book her a day at the spa. I get her the chocolate champagne facial. I get her a chocolate massage.
This is when she was in
she loves it.
The hotel in Chicago.
Take her out for surf and turf. Bring her out for really nice brunches. I wanted her to be here. But the thing is, I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired. So, yeah, I'm getting worried about my mother. I'm not going to lie. It's making me sick to my stomach.
August. Okay? Timeline, people. Yeah. And New York to LA. That's gonna be the kind of the consensus, I think. It's a lot. That's a personal decision that everybody has to make. And again, we can feel certain ways about it, but at the end of the day, accountability, we all have choices that we have to make. I personally don't move like that. That doesn't mean somebody else, like genuine concern. I don't know. There's difference of views on it always.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Hey, Heels. I wish everybody would.
I don't think anybody's life is perfect.
I like it when it's small.
I mean, sometimes you can look at like a movie star or this or that.
Can I just say I miss my 20 member? I appreciate all of you being here, but the comment section goes so crazy. I miss the little chats because I never missed a comment. Now I'm like, I catch one.
And think, oh my God, I would love to be that person. But honestly, I would never switch out my life for anyone else's. Like, that's such a gamble.
Oh God. Okay, here's the next one. Let me find. We're just walking through.
But I thought that this was very important to do an open letter to the United States Marine Corps.
Oh my God, this was August 29th.
And this will be spread out into the United States Marine and Veterans.
Let it go.
World right now.
Let it
whatever
go.
They have on social media.
Can't hold them down anymore.
Because one of your Marines is in trouble. And this will get a lot more attention down the road. But I just thought that I was...
Do you guys remember this when she was trying to get the attention from the Marine Corps and like the Marine Corps wives and all of that stuff when she was trying to take this angle? Do you remember that? This is back in August. We're doing a walk back.
Give you a tiny little backstory of the situation of Marine Marvon McCrae. 29 years old. He was medically discharged with a knee, a medical discharge, and it was a knee. Oh my God, I'm actually nervous right now.
That's what we're watching.
Man.
Just so you guys know. I just have my
hair in a ponytail.
I feel like shit.
And some of the Marines, United States Marines, are finding out about what is happening. Now, this story will get bigger. It starts out with his wife. His wife did not want him in the Marines. She's several years older than him. He's 29, she's 34. She is a social media influencer.
Can you imagine if someone did this to her mom?
Slay with Dre McKay. She started out as a makeup artist.
McRae.
Talented makeup artist. And she was very successful at being a social media influencer. She was very likable in her first years of being all over Facebook. That's where her...
Okay. If you guys want to see that one, we'll watch that one a different day.
Okay, so I'm not doing this one.
I'm not doing that one either. Hold on. Let me get to the ones that I'm
just gonna...
This is from...
I don't know if it's...
Another from July. Oh, shit. This is from July 11th. My apology. Getting my head straight. Thank you. Okay, let's see what this one is.
It's just...
Now you guys get like an actual, like, this is Becky trying to find clips and thousands of hours of content.
A moment of introspect that I have come to, but I've done a lot of thinking since my last live. If you saw my last live where I react to audio of Andrea and Marvon McRae, I was very emotional. I was crying pretty hard. I'm not going to say that this never happens. It happens often. I think that I've probably burst into tears with this channel about 782 times.
On cue.
I don't know what it is, but I'm very drawn to these types of stories, and I've always been very emotional when it comes to people suffering or hurting.
She's struggling for the words.
It's just who I've always been, and I remember being little and my mother saying that I was way too sensitive. I used to see a homeless person in New York City laying on the street, and I would...
Holy shit, you guys got your puke bags handy and your bullshit boots? Because we're diving right into a bunch of shit, it sounds like. I mean, that's what it's been for 9 months, but I am pulling out, I guess, all the old shit. So get the barf bags out. You're losing Becky's diet plan back in session. Playing Molly's own words that make everybody sick. You're welcome. Get your boots strapped up, girls.
Start crying. You know, I started watching.
I have the splash card up. Sticky.
America's Most Wanted and all these, unsolved mysteries as a child.
Oh, good Lord.
As a teenager. And
she's
Nancy
making
Grace and HLN and Identification. I did the IT channel and everything in between. Forensic Files. I think I know all of them by heart. I don't know where it comes from that I feel drawn and connected to all of these stories, and some of them affect me, some of them don't. Now, what I'm about to say is
wild.
And a lot of you are not going to like what I'm about to say, and it's fine. You can hate me after it. But if you're expecting me to fly off the handle and make personal attacks,
here you go.
From here on out, I think after tonight's live, seeing the last videos that we had just watched, where Andrea, they made a compilation of Andrea talking about how she can't control her emotions. She can't handle her anger. And like I said last night.
Isn't it ironic, don't you think? The same things that were being said and used against people to paint a certain narrative are the very same things that are happening now, but she doesn't want judged by these. That's the irony in all of this.
I said to myself, I was like, well, actually, no, I didn't say it to myself. I said it to you guys. I said, I am reading her. I understand her. I can see right into her. And for someone that did not follow her, and I can already see why everyone liked her before she got in trouble with this diet and this newfound lifestyle and her holistic approach to healing and self-care. I'm not someone that just is going to fake the funk and be who you want me to really be, to constantly go after her looks. Sorry, but I do think she was very beautiful. And I think that she was very funny and very entertaining. But what I saw tonight is a person who is deeply, deeply suffering from mental illness.
Ouch.
And I really don't feel comfortable talking and saying things about her suffering with mental illness because I think she knows. Marvon told her that she needed to see someone. She flew off the handle.
This right here, I just have to say, this is what's so sad about these situations is you realize we have seen so many people struggling with mental illness on a very big platform right in front of our faces. And instead of people that love and care about these people we are watching literally melt in front of us, there's nobody that's stepping in to advocate for these people, stand up for these people, help these people get resources, care about these people enough to say, no, this isn't okay. This isn't acceptable behavior. At this point in time, a lot of people are enabling the behavior because they think in some way it's helping. It's not. This is why we've got to start talking about mental illness in realistic ways. We've got to talk about suicide in realistic ways, grief, realistic ways, because these people are melting. Their lives are melting. And there is nobody around them that's willing to say, we care about you enough to want better for you. It's really fucking sad. The reality of it is it's really fucking sad.
I think she knows that she needs help.
And
I don't think it's right that
the irony of this,
we keep, I'm only responsible for what I say, really. But she's not that complicated to me. She's not. She's very easy to read. I totally get it. But I can't be on the train of bashing her with the, mental illness. I think I said enough ugly, hateful things already. Do I mean it when I say that she's gaunt looking and very unhealthy and it's hard to look at? Yes, I meant it. She is a woman that is truly suffering in her head. I do believe she's insanely insecure. And I don't feel comfortable going after that. Like, it doesn't make me feel good to put someone else down when they're suffering from mental illness. I don't know what happened that morning when the authorities were called and found Marvon in a shed. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind because I'm still learning every single day. Thank you for letting me and Justin be Marvon's voice. I'm so grateful to his family.
The title of this video is My Apology, Getting My Head Straight. Thank you. This is my screen recording was August 29th, 2022. The actual date will come up in the screen recording. I can't fast forward yet, but I took the screen recording August 29th. So it's before August 29th and she's addressing Dre.
And I'm so grateful for you guys supplying us with the information needed as we slowly roll out
Hillbilly Family
hours
Secrets.
and hours and hours and days. And
Good
we're
thoughts.
on day 5 and it feels like a year.
Day 5. So that means it would have been July 11th still. This would have been later in the evening, July 11th, 5th day.
Has gone by.
There you go.
Someone left me a comment and said, Marissa, you better stop talking mad crap about her nails. And I'm like, dude, not for nothing, but I think those kind of nails are gross. That's my opinion. And I can't take anyone seriously with nails like that or eyelashes like that. That's not okay. It's not okay. And that's as far as it goes with the looks. We have to remember that part of the problem.
Can you even fathom this? This was July 11th, 12th, probably really late night that she did this. Can you fucking imagine what we've seen over the last 9 months? How many times people have been drugged? Oh Lord.
In society right now. And the reason why all these children are disappearing and why all these things are happening is because of the lack of awareness for mental illness. Every story.
100% agree with her there. 100%. But again, Molly, you're missing.
We all talk about has something to do with drugs, holistic herbs.
Think about the situation,
narcotics.
present time.
It doesn't matter. It's either drugs or these people are completely out of their minds. So from here on out, I'm going to be responsible and say that it doesn't make me feel good to poke at her or say mean things about, she's crazy and blah, blah, blah. Because you want to know something? At least she's honest about her crazy. Sometimes when we find out about people that are severely mentally ill, it's way too late. I mean, if we're going to, be in this sector of YouTube, we need to remember that a lot of people that are watching have dealt with wanting to harm themselves. A lot of people are dealing with mental illness. A lot of people have dealt with.
Man, how did she start there and end up here? Fuck. If she would have kept on that train, man, she would have done some good maybe.
Domestic violence. A lot of people that are watching have grown up in dysfunctional homes, myself included. None of us are perfect. And one of the lessons that we all should learn in every story is that a lot of times these social influencers get to a point where they can get addicted to it. And so many of us, or them, I mean, it's not me, they want to put out that they have this amazing super life and that they're just so happy.
Ouch, is all I gotta say. Ouch. Pot, meat kettle.
And blah, blah, blah. And then it all ends in something tragic a lot of the times. And we all have those friends that are on Instagram and Facebook talking about, I'm living my best life. And you just want to shake your head. I know that. I know a lot of people like that. Listen, none of us are getting out of this life easy. We all suffer. We all suffer. And we are all responsible for our sins and our judgment and our actions and our,
Oh, okay. We need this right quick because I started us off on a good one. I didn't even realize what one I was picking. You're welcome. That's how fucked up every screen record is like this. It is so heavy because all of them are such just mind blowing.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Listen, I'm just like you. I'm just trying to survive. That's all I'm trying to do. I am trying to survive and try and get through life with as little, drama and craziness as possible. I've tried my best to provide a very good home for Jake and my husband. I don't have the perfect marriage. He's a workaholic and I'm a workaholic. I mean, we may be, 2 floors away from each other, but this is what I do. And he understands. And he's up there doing what he does. And I understand. And we meet in the kitchen. We meet in the bed. And then repeat. Okay? So I know like people will always say, those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Well, guess what? I am not living in a glass house.
Wow.
And I do throw stones at others, but, sometimes to me, I can't handle the way people parent,
What?
And the reason why is because what we're putting out into society are our children. Your children are a reflection of you.
Just facts. Yep. 100%.
We need to make sure that they are educated, that they are confident.
That's what she's doing with this whole Mallory thing. She's setting herself up to be the victim and then do the whole, who saw everybody? Let's do something positive. It's the push, pull, back, forth. Yep. 100% with you.
That they love who they are.
That's what we're getting.
If they need help, they need to be honest and come out and say it. Right now, we don't live in a society where people feel comfortable about admitting that they suffer from mental illness.
What the fuck? What? Listening to this. How many people have they attacked for being mentally ill? How many? Come on, Molly. You exploited a man's attempted suicide. Fuck. Oh, dear.
Have a neurological disorder.
Oh my
A lot
God.
of people that have followed me
This
have
is
been on that journey
frustrating.
with me. And I don't exactly know what it is, but I get a lot of terrible headaches,
Oh my
sharp
God.
pains. I have a benign brain tumor, something like a melastigolioma, something like that. That's what they're leaning towards. I don't get actual diagnosis for what's going on in my brain. I have insane memory loss. And
Okay. Oh dear. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, help us all. We are headed down a road. You're welcome.
it's hard for me to concentrate, but I'm actually doing way better. I'm so much more focused with this story. And I noticed it today. I was like, wow, because I put that video together, Justice for Marvin, for beginners. I did it in 30 minutes.
Remy.
And I got the whole story. I even got some comments saying, oh, that pretty much sums it up. That pretty much sums it up. And I got all the facts right. I didn't get anything wrong. I was like, damn, I didn't even take notes. So I'll wrap this up right now and just say I am sorry for my part in what it seems to be like I'm making fun of her and her mental state.
Wow.
I would really hate to push this girl over the edge. I'm very uncomfortable with the video that she put out a couple days ago where she said that she needed her daughter's help in taking her son out because she was afraid she would do something she would regret. That is an absolute urgent threat. That is a threat, and that is very important. We don't need that on our conscience.
Wow.
I don't need that on my conscience. So I want to say thank you to the...
That wasn't a threat. That was an overtired mama reacting and saying, get him out of here before I beat his ass because he needs a spanking because he's pushing his buttons. That's, if any mom has not been in those fucking shoes, I don't know how, anyways. Oh, that fucking pisses me off. I forgot she did this shit. This is how she manipulates the fuck out of her subs right here.
To the group, Justice for Vaughn, you ladies do have a lot of class. You have a lot of class over there. And I really, from the
quite a class
pit of my heart, I really do thank you for allowing me and Justin to do what we're doing. Just like the girl, the admin said to me, she goes, Marissa, when we started this group, we still don't know what we're doing. We never knew it would, get this much attention. So I'm going to piggyback off that and say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Every day is a surprise. Every day is crazy. And I think that the overall shock of getting to know who Andrea is kind of resonating, and I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. So I'm not going to be angry about it. I'm just going to put out what we know, anything that's factual. If it's not factual, I will apologize. I will do what I can to make sure that it doesn't happen again. And that's all I can promise. And I mean that. Thank you so much for watching me.
Where'd the apology go?
Number one goes to the people that have been with me all of these years. The ones who really understand and accept.
Yes, this is from July 11th. Isn't it ironic? 5 days in on this story. 5 days in. Thank you, KB. 5 days in, y'all. 5 freaking days. And she knew she fucked up already and was flipping the script on her subs. Look at this shit. Time and time again, we've watched it.
I'm on a whole other level. I'm not like other YouTube channels. I am on a whole other level.
Yeah,
so
you are.
I like what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm honest about what I do. I'm not a fraud. I'm not a fake, and I'm not a phony.
Well,
this is not a vanity piece for myself. I am merely a spectator who is watching this show of Andrea's life and what she wants us to believe.
Well, Molly, I'm not a participant. I'm just a spectator watching your life fall to the ground. I guess that's how we view it, huh? In your terms, I guess we're all just spectators watching the same. I don't know. Your logic, that's Molly logic, I guess.
All I do is commentary. And I am very opinionated. And sometimes I could be very sharp with the tongue. Very.
You mean
but
very...
I don't feel like a better person when I cut somebody down. Afterward, it actually makes me feel worse. So And I'm awake like some sort of crackhead over here because I just cannot sleep. But I want to say thank you for watching me, to the new people. And we will continue this later at 5 o'clock. Thank you to all my new subscribers, but a huge thank you to all of my Patreons, all of my members, all of my subs, everyone that's followed me on Instagram, everyone that's messaged me on.
Didn't we just hear the same exact, almost verbatim bullshit manipulation the other night that she pulled on her subs? Did we not just hear this almost verbatim a couple nights ago? I'm positive we did because I have the clips.
Facebook, everyone that's given me all of this information. I can't do it without you. I thank you. And I will do everything that I possibly can within legal limits to get Marvin the justice that he needs. We just want to know the truth. We can't sit here and accuse. And
Twinkles the other night.
What if we are wrong? We have to think about that.
Listen to this.
What if we are wrong?
What if we are wrong?
And I would really hate to be wrong about that. My husband said, with Don and Candace Wells, my husband actually came up to me one night and he said, Maress, I said, what? He goes, I really, really hope that you know what you're doing, because what if there's a chance that these people are actually innocent? And I said, no chance. He goes, you sure? And I said, yes.
Huh.
I said, I feel it, Adrian. So everything that I'm telling you that I feel about Andrea.
Ugh, this did not fucking age well. Y'all, I just pulled this out of I didn't even know this was the clip I was going with. I'm just going down the list because there's so freaking many. And I'm leading to a certain point that I do know where I'm headed, but I didn't know I was grabbing this one, but I'm glad I did.
Guess what? Family members, people close to her, one of them said, you are 98% precise. You got her down.
Listen
I don't
to
know
this.
what the other 2% is that I'm wrong about.
Do you remember when she said she never bragged about her having Dre down?
I
Here you go again.
really hope that you know what you're doing, because what if there's a chance that these people are actually innocent? And
Booty shots. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'm using my phone to play the audio off of, so I don't have my comments pulled up. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you so much. Again, thank you. Craziness. This is wild.
said, no chance. He goes, you sure? And I said, yes. I said, I feel it, Adrian. So everything that I'm telling you that I feel about Andrea, guess what? Family members, people close to her, one of them said, you are 98% precise. You got her down. I don't know what the other 2% is that I'm wrong about. We're going to keep going. Thank you. And bless you to Marvin's family. They didn't have to come on and talk to us. They didn't have to do that. Remember, we're going to try and get her a lawyer. And we need to continue to pray for Marvin. God bless. Thank you for watching.
Ouch. All right, let's go on. Let's see what comes up next.
Screw it. Let's just do it now.
I'm just scrolling.
Wow. So this whole thing is
Hey,
like a wrecking ball, huh? A lot of things happened in an hour? Really? Okay. So we did a live earlier and we had Miss Letitia on. Oh my God.
A butter knife.
That girl. Why are you so good to me? Oh, by the way, that girl, the advice that you gave me 2 days ago, you were absolutely right. And what you said to me happened. I was like, what is going on here? I don't know why I don't get your notifications. I'll tell you why, Amy. I just got a power nap listen, I put on The War of the Worlds, went right to sleep. One look at my Tom Cruise and I was out. Yeah, this is actually taking away from a lot of sleep. And I'm actually very worried about today. I will say that before I took the nap, something was stopping me. And when I got to the bottom of the stairs, I kind of looked out the window and I kind of looked up the stairs and was like, I don't really like today. And that's all I said to myself. I don't hear voices. I don't talk to myself. But in my head, I thought, I don't like today. I have a bad feeling about today.
What was this?
I saw the video. Did you guys see the video? That without a crystal ball. Oh, thank you so much. I see you. She's such a good mod. My patrons are so good to me. You don't even understand. For everyone that's new, I've had such a solid, gorgeous, amazing group of sisters on Patreon that I'm just like in love with. And so everyone that joined my Patreon, I want to say thank you. I love you so much.
Oh my God, y'all, this is so weird. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. So, yeah, it is so hard to listen to this shit.
Matters is the what I wanted to talk about. And I'm not going to disrespect that with any jokes. And I just wanted to say that earlier, what you saw when we were here and we were joking and stuff like that, it was me addressing something, and then it turned into, me being overtired, and I was being a little goofy and explaining with the cops and stuff. Normally, when we goof around like that, when we go live like that, when we do that, that's usually on my other channel, Live with Molly Golightly. Like there, we get silly and crazy. So if you want to go and hang out, and I don't want to talk about Marvin or any of these cases. I like to kind of keep it all here. I know a lot of people are saying without a crystal ball is not to be trusted. Well, apparently the person that's giving all of these tapes and everything only wants to deal with without a crystal ball, and they don't like me and they don't like Justin. So I'm just saying, it's fine. And it's fine because either way, everything that we want to be put out is still getting put out. And the deal that I made.
Man, oh, this hurts my head. Ice Queen, 100%. Huh? Who? Renelle? I've never watched her. I have seen a couple clips of things that she has said. I haven't recently. I know she made a video.
Well,
I know she made a video about me recently. I didn't watch it. I don't know though. It seems very like she's an extreme anti-Cater, and no matter what way things evolve, because I won't call out Katie like they want me to, there's an expectation of if I'm not doing what they expect to Katie or calling out the same behaviors that they're pointing out with Katie, there's a problem. That's what it seems to me. I can't explain it. I don't understand it. I've never spoke to her to my knowledge. If I have, she was under an alt. I don't know. It's weird to me too. I have no idea.
Deal, but the agreement, what I agreed to is to help all the women in the Justice for Vaughn Facebook page help get the word out. And I have fulfilled, because guess what? This is a very trending topic. And I like that. And I'm very concerned right now about his condition today. I'm concerned about what kind of how about we just respect? Absolutely. But just remember, as I said this morning, and I was right, once this thing starts getting press.
She's upset that I'm dragging Molly while her mom is dying. First and foremost, that's I can't with that, because how are you going to justify Molly's behavior of what they have done to Dre's entire family for the last 9 months for money? I mean, come on, that rationale doesn't, that thought doesn't even make sense. That's the stupidest thing I could ever hear any of them say, because the very same things that Molly has been doing, granted, egregious, having people go to her house. Hey, Renelle, people aren't standing outside of her house yet following her around and taking videos of her, are they? Or going to her mom's house and taking videos of them like Molly did to Dre? Has that happened yet? Because I sure as fuck haven't done anything like that. Nor would I. I didn't even reach out to a single family member. Not one connected, nor have I ever reached out to Dre. Y'all are fucking weird. Weird. But continue on.
The ones that...
So weird.
The ones that thought that Dylan Rounds was way important. Go look at the comments, people. Go look at what that woman wrote onto the one video. Are you kidding me with this story? It's all about Dylan Rounds. No, it's not.
No. Booty shots. No, I wasn't saying that to you. Sorry, I should have read your comment, paused, and said I'm not addressing you. It's just the weirdest thing. I agree with you 100%. It is the weirdest thing, though, because that's been the problem with all of this from the jump. People who cannot stand Katie Joy, which again, many of you have your reasonings for it. They cannot see past and see that the same behaviors they identify in Katie time and time again and want people to call out. We've watched Molly do 10 times that over and over and over again. But they will defend that in their effort to make one look better than the other instead of being factual and just being like, you know what? Katie owned it. Katie said what she did wrong. Katie apologized. She made a post and she stopped talking about it. Instead of being factual about it, that doesn't fit their narrative. And unfortunately, that's where the whole extreme antis harm the people who are actually trying to hold her accountable for bad behavior. There is a group that actually don't like her that actually are calling her out with the facts. But then you have the extremes that come in and do a lot of harm because they're just throwing shit at the wall, trying to make her responsible for everything. And that discredits the people who are actually doing the work with the facts. Kind of the same thing that's happening with me and the Marvon story with other creators in this arena. Same thing. Unfortunately, it happens. You have people who are just in it for the clicks and views and they can't see beyond that, if that makes sense.
We and Justin pleaded for people.
Absolutely, booty shots. Yeah.
On this case. And me.
Lily, genuine question. Why don't you and the people on the other side panel up together and hash the stuff out? Not doing so seems prolong or continue the content it creates. It lacks maturity. Who are you expecting me to panel up with? Because first and foremost, I am open to conversations with certain people, but a lot of the people that you guys want me to panel up with are not relevant in this situation. They fucked around and played real life games in the background. Therefore, I've said what it is and what it isn't. I have no use. There is no discussion to be had. There will be no movement. They're pieces of shit. Stay the fuck away from me. Keep the fuck out of my real life and keep it moving. Now, as far as anybody to hash this out, there is nothing to hash out with me. This is not a creator versus a creator thing. This is the facts of the situation. Start showing receipts of where things actually went, factual receipts, legit receipts. Answer the questions, and then we'll entertain a conversation. But right now, I'm not into the back and forth gaslighting bullshit. It doesn't work. And I'm not entertaining it. Other people might. I don't maneuver that way. You fuck with me once, twice, 3 times, however many times it's happened. I'm not entertaining conversations about it. There's nothing to talk about. Molly came in here and demanded a link. What exactly do I need Molly to establish? What do we need a conversation with Molly about? So she can scream and holler and yell? Again, I specifically told Molly the last time she came in my comment section and demanded a link that if she wanted to have a conversation, I would gladly write down a list of questions that I would be asking her and have that conversation with her. But I'm not in the business of doing the screaming and hollering conversations that end up nowhere. Not going to do it. Because again, that is not a part of this. She has 0 facts, 0 proof, 0 anything. Goose played shitty games in the background with Molly. Penelope, she doxed me. Don't give a fuck about any of those people. They're not getting a pass. My opinion will never change. I'm not entertaining them on my platform. Renelle, same thing. No use. They have had a very one-sided approach. They didn't want a conversation about the facts in the beginning. They are human beings who have the same eyes, same ears, and ability to go research things for themselves. They didn't want to do that. I'm not about to spoon feed anybody else. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is over here. That's why it's my channel. If you don't like how I maneuver, please feel free to move on. I'm not in the business of pointless conversations to just scream and end up with a headache. I have nothing for you, most of these people.
And Justin did it on our own. I know everyone's telling me to be careful without a crystal ball. Be careful of what? I'm not about to get on a roller coaster with her. I'm not about to invite her for a sleepover party.
Yeah. People who want conversations have been offered the ability to make that happen. I have always been open for conversations, but many of you think that people come to me and ask me to have conversations. No, that's not the case. I have never been approached ever by one single creator that has had a problem with me and asked if I would panel up besides that little Jesse dude. But that was whole thing of him trying to just prove that I was Katie Joy. Anyways, besides that, not a single one of these. They play stupid fucking games in your inbox. That message to me that she sent to me was something about, did you give me a badge or something like that? I'm not two. Come to me with a conversation or leave, get the fuck out.
She can't hurt me. If you guys think that whatever she's capable of, I haven't been through.
Behind the scenes convos. Who? With who? Lily? Who? I don't do shit behind the scenes, so I don't know who you think I'm talking to behind the scenes. I will talk to my friends and people that I care about and have conversations with them, but I'm not entertaining any of those fucking people. You got to understand, her Z list that Molly brought into this as a distraction is exactly that. It's a fucking distraction that I'm not entertaining. The people who are not relevant over here for a reason.
50 times in the past 4 years.
Now, again, they're relevant because they fucked with my real life, but beyond that, they don't get entertained. Okay.
She can't help. She can't hurt me. It's and I'm not fearful. I don't go into.
Oh, she wants to schedule a private conversation, a public conversation. Come privately to. Yeah, if you want to talk to me, hit me up. Let's figure it out. First of all, come in here on your real fucking profile.
Chips or anything like that. Exactly. I'm good. Okay?
If you're one of those people that.
Good. And you want something?
And secondly, I will not be gaslit because I will pull up the fucking clips of many of you and play your own words and then tell you to go fuck yourself. So be prepared for that too.
The people are going to want to try and cling on in the 11th hour when all the information was put out there. They were asked prior, would you help? Would you help? And guess what they say? You know what they said to me? Oh man, that's like 150 hours. Oh, I'm not even getting into that one. That's what I heard. I'm not gonna get into that one. I want to wait. And I said, I bet you $1 million. When the situation changes and it starts getting, more.
No, I'm not entertaining Lily or anyone else for that matter right now. I'm on a mission. They know how to get a hold of me. If they're adults and really want a conversation, they know how to get a hold of me. I'm not 12. I don't need a middleman. I don't need a fucking secretary. I don't need people acting. You know how to get a hold of me. My emails and my fucking about me section. This isn't that hard.
Sort of a story that they can get some sort of, I don't know, what you say, clout, right? Right? That's when they're going to start coming. They're going to wait for Justin and I, and without a crystal ball, to do all the work. And then they're going to start talking and say, well, Molly Golightly. And I'm telling you, I said it. And guess what? It started happening today. So you know what? How about this? I believe that Marvin and his mom and people that love Marvin and his baby and his children.
Okay. I think this is my final response to you.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
And also,
frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Have a good day.
That all the good intentions are here. Okay? I've earned the respect. I've earned the opportunity to be his voice. Whether it's just us three or a million people that are going to come here and leave these wonderful comments and say, you want to know something, Molly Golightly? This one video that you did was very important because I noticed something or you said something.
Yeah.
And what do you know? I mean, like
everything
that I have said has been happening. So right now, I've never said this about any sort of story in my life. Like anytime I've done anything like this, I never felt any sort of weird, any just connection.
Oh my God. I forgot
There's
she
been a lot
did
of
this.
coincidences. And
Laura,
things.
Laura A, are you still here? Hey, DNR. You called me Becca. That's weird. Nonsense in those buttons. You know me, dear Krabby. When I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Hey, Queen Bee. Okay. Laura A, are you still here? Do you remember this shit? Laura A's got a good memory. That's why I always ask her. I forgot about this shit too.
That are just happening where I'm feeling like, and I'm not the kind of person where I think I'm a psychic or.
I forgot she did this shit in the beginning. Hold on. She's paused. She cuts out. Oh, I forgot she had premonitions in the beginning too. Oh, dear Lord.
I have these sort of abilities, but I feel like I'm being given the eyes and the voice, right?
Oh, This is one of her crappy ones. Hold on. Let me move it forward.
I'll read the whole thing, and then personally go back to that. Okay, and then I got one that I also highlighted. At this moment, Jane Doe number 4. At this moment, I would like to keep this between us.
Oh, no. She read a bunch of emails. That's right. I forgot she did that too. She read a bunch of emails. Okay. This is can't confirm. No, I'm not going to play that one. We've already listened to that one. Hold on. I'm looking for one specifically. Then there's the Sherelle one.
That's right. Just make sure you message me the numbers.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, I forgot.
That's right.
Oh, goodness. There's so many.
And I thank you.
Nope.
Oh, wow. People are already here. I don't normally schedule lives, but I want to say thank you. And I'm going to drop the link for Justin. And let us get this link.
This one was titled Andrea McCrae. Was this really all a plan? Panel discussion.
On over to, we're going to call up, okay, his number. Okay, so how about this? We're going to do a quick update. Okay. I just sent.
So beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
See, she cleans up well, doesn't she?
A little, just a little tiny bit. Okay. So last night we got a message, and I'm going to read it for you. But before we start getting people to come on and speak, I want to say thank you. Justin and I thank you all for being here.
Oh, that's going to be a long one. Nope. I'm not into that right now. Hold on. I'm looking for one specific one right quick. Give me 1 second. Because I know I have it.
And if you think that I threatened your life, laughable. Stay pissed off. You know what? If that's your MO, just being pissed off through life, you know what? That's your choice. You got a choice to be happy. You have a choice to be miserable. You've made that choice.
Wise words from Molly. Some of the shit I just have to shake my head at because it's like, what? Are we in a Twilight Zone? I swear we're listening to the same exact thing, just different characters right now. Hold on. Oh.
But I don't understand, like a citation. I almost got a citation when I went to the site where Candace and Candace Wells and her husband were there. And I went up there, and it was like being on the property. They called the police. And after the Wells left and he got thrown off his job, which I do not regret. I'm proud of that. Sorry. I will not no one's ever going to affect me when it comes to that. Like, I was the only one that covered Summer Wells that had the balls to tell those people about themselves. And I did. And the police were always on my side. And they were like, yeah, we can't, we're not going to give you a citation because, and he winked. He goes, our systems are down.
Yeah, I don't know much about that case. So
you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to.
They're a bunch of low-life, degenerate, crackheads, lost all their kids. They play with kids. They're disgusting. And people on YouTube, they kiss their asses as if there's something special. So you know what? No one's going to...
This is from August. July.
Tell me about myself and what my intentions are. I'm sorry
July.
if Katie couldn't stay in these people's good graces.
Yes.
But all it takes is honesty.
This is from Tia's channel. Yep. That's when she was
as
proud
if
of
there's
that.
Something special. So you know what? No.
She was really proud of that. Hold on. I'm going to continue to go on. We're just going through screen recordings, y'all, of just random shit I have because I was doing something today. Actually, hold on. Let me show you what I found today. I'm going to do most of these tomorrow, though, because it makes more sense. But where do I want to start? Oh, this story. I forgot I have that one. I have the diamond cutter one. Hold on.
One of your cousin, Melvin, the cop that died. I said, really? Once again, proving what a piece of low-life garbage she is. If you don't know about my cousin Melvin, he was 23 years old.
Herself.
And
But
me and
he's
Princess were at a New Kids on the Block concert in Vegas, and my phone was going off the hook. Melvin was 23, 7 months on the force in Jersey City, and he was ambushed. He showed up at a Jersey City, 23, 7 months on the force, and Melvin responded to Walgreens on Communipaw Avenue in Jersey City. And they responded. They were the first ones, and there was a crackhead who had walked into, she knows lots about crackheads because everyone in her family is a crackhead, right?
Just wait. I don't know why it started there, but it gets into other people. Hold on. This is weird.
So she identifies with that. Yeah, he was a baby, 23, 7 months on the force. He was a black man who was on crack.
What?
Walked into Walgreens on
I don't
Communipaw
remember
Avenue,
this.
took the gun from a Spanish.
Y'all, I don't even know what I have in my screen recordings because, like I told you, I record 99% of it on mute and only have my earbud in so I can hear when it clicks off. And then I shut my screen recording off. That's how I get so much done. That's how I live life and record. But I don't even remember what's in a lot of these. So bear with me because even I get shocked about some of the shit that's in some of these.
Couldn't speak English. Security guard that had a gun on him. The crackhead grabbed the gun,
Hey, y'all.
said, I'm going to be famous tonight. And he went outside. Melvin, his partner, Melvin was sitting in the front seat.
Are you
He
here,
was still
Pugs?
strapped in.
Or any of my OGs?
And he shot at the car, and Melvin was immediately shot in his eyeball and twice in his head.
Have you guys heard this song?
The other cop cars showed up and filled him up like Swiss cheese.
Holy shit. If that actually happened, that's horrible. I've never heard this story. Like, I totally missed this at all. So that's why I'm saying, OGs, have you ever heard this story before? Because this is my first time ever hearing her tell this story, and that's terrible. Like, holy shit, that's horrible. Okay, Inked Misty, thank you. I was figuring it had to be, but that's fucking horrific. Wow.
His mother, Kathy.
That's terrible.
If Kathy knew what she had done, if my sister, Kathy, and my mother knew what this girl has done, you better believe that they would be coming for her fucking throat in person.
Somebody was talking about her cousin.
It's just something you don't fucking do. He was a baby.
Thanks,
he was a really good kid.
That sucks.
He had the sea of blue. I was there.
That's horrible.
People that were there to pay respects to him in the funeral home wrapped around streets.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, this is a horrible story.
There were so many flowers that they were all on top of each other.
I'm going to fast forward, y'all, because that's uncomfortable.
That claimed to be my friends.
Hold on. Oh, that's how she gets into Barnyard. Okay.
It was Alicia. It was the biggest pig on YouTube. So the second biggest pig on YouTube. Let's talk about this. No, it wasn't Diamond Cutter. We're going to talk about her, though. So everybody's really shocked about this Diamond Cutter woman. She's another person
We love Diamond Cutter.
that
By the way, Molly, we love Diamond Cutter. You're welcome.
claimed to be my friend. And I believed her as well, that she was my friend. Unbeknownst to me,
She's a sweetheart.
I never knew that these pictures of her existed until yesterday or the day before. Okay? We're going to talk to Barnyard because I don't know her as a fucking Diamond Cutter. Give me a break. This is a woman who claims that she has a pilot's license. I don't believe her.
Every fucking time she needs a distraction, y'all. Think about this over the last few months. Same people, wash, rinse, repeat, same stories every time she gets called out. She goes back to Alicia, Diamond Cutter, makeup mobster. She goes down a fucking list with her distractions and the same bullshit. This is from October. And she was doing this shit because she was being called out.
Oh.
Fuck.
She's...
Now tell me there's not a pattern.
I'm now hearing as of
Oh,
today
wait.
that she's trying to go legal on me. Really?
Sick. Holy shit, it's sick.
Well, Barnyard, I can't imagine you walking into a police station or walking into a lawyer's office and showing these pictures to these people, authorities, or trying to claim that your civil rights were violated and showing these pictures that you took of yourself.
Darlene, she don't have nudie patooties of me because Kyle don't even get nudie patooties of me. So she ain't doing that to me, and I would never sleep in a hotel room with her. I love Barnyard. I'm sorry that your decision was that. But again, I'm not trying to put anybody down, but nope. She ain't passing photos around of me. Never going to happen.
And sent out. Were you forced to take these pictures? Were you forced to send them out? Are you kidding me? Are you calling this what? Revenge porn?
Listen to this
Are
shit.
you kidding me?
October. Look at the, oh my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
Verbatim again.
So this is what my problem is. And I'm glad I see what you can't, which is a very fair clip channel.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You think why Molly's promoting that channel for a moment, friends? Anybody ever think about that? Why she always promotes that channel? I mean, some of you know. If you know, you know.
Thank
The
you,
rest of you,
Suzanne.
wake up.
I appreciate that, hon.
Molly don't
So
promote
you're
channels.
saying that it's okay to call Molly Golightly a fucking liar over.
Yeah, take all the nudie patooties you want. I'm all for it. Like, I am all for freedom of expression, however you want. I'm ain't nobody need to see that in a picture. From me. No, thank you.
And over. All these set of rules. I just have to take it. All these people calling me a liar.
Wild.
Molly Golightly's a liar. Molly Golightly's a liar. And I have to sit there over and over for years and say, tell me one thing that I have lied about.
Oh!
So she came up on my panel and said, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. And then what did she say? Prove it. And then I got this girl on the line. And what did she do? She dropped off. Boom. I proved it.
Holy shit.
I proved it. And what
Sticky.
happened? She jumped off. So, thank you, Barnyard, for confirming Jen and Two Tacos pictures were real. You didn't deny it. Because now you're saying that I violated your civil rights. So go ahead. Walk into...
That's Violet, by the way, in her background. That's not me. I can't edit it out. I'm sorry, y'all. Do you guys want to listen to this? I know some of you guys are like, but some of you are like, hell yeah, I want to listen to it because it's exactly the same shit. that she's doing again to the exact same people again. Wash, rinse, repeat. So how do we break the cycle, y'all? How do we get off the fucking merry-go-round? Because I'm sick of the wheel of fortune here. Can we batter up somebody else? Like, come on. We got to figure out a way. This has got to come to an end. This is absolutely insanity. She has got to be held accountable for hurting so many people, and not just her, so many other people. Unfortunately, when we look at Molly, we have to acknowledge that there's a lot of people just like her. She's not the only one, but it's getting overlooked time and time again until people want to pay attention to it. It sucks.
To a police or
I'll
walk
let it
into
play.
a police station. Walk into a law office and say, yeah, I want to sue this girl. And they're going to say, for what? Was a gun put to your head when you post for these pictures? What did Kim Kardashian do? She admitted it and she rolled with it. What did I do the other day?
Oh, shit. I know where this is now. Okay, buckle up. I forgot about this. Listen to this shit. Yeah, I'm glad we're listening to it. Just wait. This is crazy. I forgot about this part. I know it's coming up.
I made a choice
Listen.
to lift up my skirt.
Hold on.
And
it was her shirt, not her skirt. But
walk into.
Here we go. I went back too far. Hold on.
What did Kim Kardashian do?
Here we go.
She admitted it and she rolled with it. What did I do the other day? I made a choice to lift up my skirt.
A choice.
And flash the entire YouTube community and the world included. And guess what? It didn't go the way I hoped it would go. I thought that I would get a much bigger response, but no, it was like forgotten. Like it wasn't, like nobody really cared. Like it was done and over, and I didn't get the response, and I felt like I was overshadowed because
she felt like her flashing the entire internet was holy shit. Yes, she absolutely flashed everybody, and she's bragging about it. Yep, but it didn't have the reaction. It didn't get the attention she wanted. I forgot about this shit.
Crazy Pants is sitting over there and saying, well, because she said, I fooled Molly Golightly. I totally, I don't know what the fuck she said. I owned her. I was totally faking it. I just went up there and faked it. I just didn't want people to think I was crazy.
That's wild.
So, oh yeah, she played me. Yeah, is that what she said? I got overshadowed by that. I kind of felt like the Farrah Fawcett, and she was the Michael Jackson. I was like, wait, hold on.
She was competing with Michelle the entire. Oh, wow. Wow.
Don't try and act as if you missed the boob gate. You've seen my boobs. It was epic. Well, my impersonation spot on. She said it sucks. You know what else she says? She said that she doesn't like me enough to be a Saints fan. Apparently, she thinks she's something really big, but whatever. So anyway, what I have a problem with is just remember that the rules only apply to everyone but me.
Somebody come over and pick me up off the floor. You cannot make this shit up. What in the freaking hell? Oh, I must have been asleep when she said all this shit because I forgot. Patty, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is insane. Wow.
All the bad bitches work. He like when I brought that.
This is.
Why is it that I have to prove that I'm innocent, but everybody else doesn't have to? I'm automatically guilty, right? I'm the one that, oh, well, Marissa stole a bottle of Xanax. Well, Barnyard, sweetheart, how come you're telling a different tune and saying that I was so fucked up on pills? This wedding was 2 years ago.
Think about this. Oh, yeah. Oh, this hurts my head.
2 years ago. Why weren't you saying that 2 years ago I was so fucked up on pills that I couldn't perform the ceremony? You never said that.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Exactly.
I'm gonna let it play for a
I
second.
don't know who this new person is. You would think she would have said that 2 years ago. Apparently, you pushed her to the point of texting on the egg. You were helping her. Okay. Barnyard's face said it all. Oh, 2 years I was fucked up on pills too. No, apparently, no. And there's another thing saying that I paid Jen for it. No, we actually text Jen and woke her up, if you remember.
I'm so confused.
Whoa, Barnyard will be dealt with in due time. Whoa, see, she'll take that as a threat. The text toaster egg happy needs to stop blaming my. Yeah, I thought she wasn't going to talk about me anymore. See, she can't because no one will pay attention to her. That's how it is with every dumpy channel. Every shit channel, they'll never survive if they don't talk about me. Adrian even said it. Adrian said, think of it this way. He said, the Molly Golightly channel is like a pyramid scheme. He goes, you might not be.
Somebody needs to clip that shit right there. That needs to be the opener for somebody's video. Right fucking there. That right there.
The text toaster egg happy needs to stop blaming my. Yeah, I thought she wasn't going to talk about me anymore. See, she can't because no one will pay attention to her. That's how it is with every dumpy channel. Every shit channel, they'll never survive if they don't talk about me. Adrian even said it. Adrian said, think of it this way. He said, the Molly Golightly channel is like a pyramid scheme. He goes, you might not be at the very, very top. He goes, but he goes, you're high enough that other people kind of depend on you that are lower than you.
If somebody else doesn't do that, I've got to open a video to that. Thank you, ASU Mom, so much for the gifted memberships. Welcome to the Cabana, everybody. Thank you.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got
A pyramid scheme. Who would compare your wife's YouTube channel to an internet scheme? An MLM. Who would do that to a pyramid scheme? That says a whole lot right there. Why is Adrian comparing her to a pyramid scheme? That's not a good comparison. That's a bad comparison. Hey, April.
Like, wow,
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, she's the fastest growing channel on YouTube.
Missouri,
Yeah,
right? Justin's whatever Hans.
Doesn't she realize that it's going to stay at a standstill? There's only so far she can go.
We're going to hell. All of us.
There's channels that have been here for 5 years and they've ruined themselves because all they talk about is me. Wait, what? Open door evolving barnyard dropped so fast. Exactly. She said, prove it, bitch. Thank God we got that very fair and balanced clip channel. I see what you can't. She's one of the best clip channels I've ever seen.
Well, shit. Run for the hills from that channel. Molly's promoting it. Shit, hit the floor. I wonder why. Wonder why they just cover the people they cover. Shocker. Wonder which one of that cronies that one is.
She's got short videos.
I've always wondered which one that is.
And that's why that clip channel's growing so fast.
Isn't it ironic?
Someone has the ceremony on video, right? Yeah.
Did she, Autumn? She finally did? What, are they clipping her finally and not singing her praises finally?
Of course.
Yes, my dear. No, Darlene, it's not. I don't think it's the same. I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure.
And they eating the crumbs. Oh, yeah. Well, it's... I mean, I want everybody to grow and make money, but they just do it the wrong way. Listen, when you're negative and hateful, people get tired of that. They don't have any personality. They're not funny. They're not natural entertainers. It's got to come from somewhere.
Chloe, can you quit licking your paw? Weirdo.
What?
Safari, I have some...
Michelle was agreeing to Adrian having an affair with Princess. Jesus Christ. You know what? I think she wants my husband so fucking bad.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I doubt that. Well, she might. I don't know. I can't speak for her. But nobody else does.
Yeah, I woke them up. I have to work pretty fast. Everybody believes that everybody's on this fucking big-ass payroll.
No, lockpicking's gal, no. Mm-mm.
I know. I love it.
It's because I won't overlook shit. Oh my gosh, this is funny.
Michelle had a video taken down this morning.
Oh, April,
I'm telling you, nobody told her that she's not going to get monetized. Why would they monetize her? She's not putting out...
Okay, I gotta fast forward. I can't stand when she talks about her.
6 a.m. She must be from someone on now. She's booming and banging. They have this car show. Yes, Stephanie. Yeah, I rule. That's why you're watching me. You really don't rule? Yeah. Because we're talking about the rules that people have to follow. No, actually, you're misunderstanding. And if you would have listened, girl, you need a makeover. You need a big time makeover. How about we start with a facial? Okay.
Somebody's comment said, you really don't rule. Laugh my fucking ass off. You have narcissists written all over you and back. And this is her response to this comment.
Stephanie, and what's crazy is you're a sub. You've been subbed to me. That's what we're talking. We're talking about the rules. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Rules.
How some people have to follow one set of rules, but I have to follow another set of rules.
Holy shit.
Do you not understand that? That's what the topic is. And yes, I do rule.
Rules for thee, not for me.
No. Hey, if I am a narcissist, oh well. I've never been declared a narcissist. I think my times in therapy, they would have mentioned that. But I am confident.
Oh, shit, the bed.
The way she smokes. What if she get cancer? What? Then it would be she's the victim. I don't know. ICU, will you be in Boston? No, she will not be with me. I will. Hi, Justin. I was just at Chocolate World. I was thinking, we were talking about what that pig Alicia was doing, that you told me about when she was talking about my cousin, the cop that was murdered. And then we were talking about the other pig, Barnyard, and how she thinks she's gonna start something and try and put me in jail or get a lawsuit going for her civil rights over those nasty, disgusting freak pictures that she sent to
I hit my head
the
on my desk.
lesbians that were unwarranted. I guess she doesn't like knowing that those pictures were sent to me and that I described them. And you want to know something? They were so foul. I didn't hear it with my own ears because I don't watch her, but multiple people have told me that. She's disgusting. Yeah, the people in my family, they're pretty productive, unlike hers. They're all junkies.
Well,
when you heading to Boston, my Boston meet and greet.
None of this shit aged very well. You notice how ironic all of this is? What in the hell?
Is actually a girl trip with some friends that I used to follow the kids on the block with. They came to the Hershey show and they just kind of rolled up on me backstage at the meet and greets. And they were like, Marissa! I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, bitch.
Name dropping celebrities, talking about the same YouTubers. Holy shit, y'all. Wash, rinse, repeat. Does anybody not see it? Put a 1 in the chat if you see it clearly. Put a 2 in the chat if you're still missing the point of the wash, rinse, repeat, the pattern of behavior, the constant cycle that we've been on for, well, some of you all have been on it for 5 years. Us over here about 9 months. Can y'all see it? I mean, I really hope you can. We have done this so much.
Are you serial? Oh my God.
There's nothing different.
Jesus Christ. No, don't cancel her.
1 times 18.
Hell no. No.
If you're here and you're one of her subs and you honestly can't see it, please ask questions respectfully. Don't just come in here to poke and be ignorant either, though. Like, if you have genuine questions and really want a conversation, that's one thing. Don't just come in here talking weird shit.
Yay! Yay! Hi, Marissa and Justin. Sorry you're going through this, Marissa. Going through what? What am I going through? Those old bitches can't get enough of you.
Christy, I think she will. Yes.
Come to Boston for the springtime.
I would love to.
We're staying here with friends.
I would love more than anything for somebody to actually come in with a strong opinion and facts of like proof, like here's clips of things that, you know, we see differently. I would love that, but none of them will do it. They just want to gaslight you and tell you that you're a liar and you're wrong, or you have a record, or you're ugly, or I want to talk about the fucking facts. And the facts are, this is 100% a pattern of behavior.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, Lord bless
Thank
it.
you.
Sorry.
TCJ.
She does
I'm
be
junkie.
first.
Thank you, honey. How are you? Barnyard crap. Oh, nothing's going on with. Oh, no, that's not why I was at the police station. Hey, Tony. Excuse me. Oh, God, no. 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 Is that what you thought I was at the police station for?
Listen to the squeaky voice.
No.
Lie. Another lie.
No. When I was in Chicago, I found out that
fuck out of them.
My Chase Sapphire card was
No. Fuck. I give up. I didn't know that this was in this one too. Are you? We're done. Like, stick a fork in us. How much more do we even have to show? What's happening today? She got a card that she didn't. Oh my God.
So I had to make a
Does she not even see this behavior?
I called them up, talked to the fraud company, and they said that I needed a police report. So I went over there and I was talking to a police officer. I sat down with him. So he gave me a report number, and all I have to do is give him screenshots and then email him, and I got this pamphlet.
Beefergs, that story is absolutely horrible. Like, it's really sad, and it sounds like it's very true, but that is absolutely, I was just floored. I had never heard that before. And yeah, you would think so. Like, I feel terrible for her family. That sucks. That's horrible.
Thing with the number on it, and then I got to call Sapphire.
Smiles, right? I'm sitting here just like ready to throw in the towel. Well, the only thing I have in my hand is my chapstick, and I've thrown it twice. Not intentionally, I just dropped it, but this is just mind-boggling. The cards, everything is like spot on. Spot on. It's just what?
Yeah. Oh, guess what?
Yeah, didn't she have a bump in with something? Like, didn't she bump into something when Betty and her were out gallivanting around? And then here, February 13th, Wally gets hit in a parking lot and they have to come take a report because he got smashed. You can look that up for yourself. It's on their news blotter. But he was involved in an accident. And then how many times have you had somebody accidentally using your card and charging things that you didn't authorize? And then, wait, furniture issues, attempting to get free. There's a lot of questions I have. A lot of moving pieces of things that don't quite make sense in a little short time frame. That leads me to believe that there's a lot of things we don't really know.
Pork.
Probably don't want us to know.
I found out that I can get into Ireland and the UK. I found out that I can get into Ireland and the UK.
Patty, today I did not hear her blame the child today for anything. She did mention the child, but somebody was saying that she had named somebody in her new card thing today. And in all honesty, she did not blame anybody for that. She didn't specifically say a name. She didn't blame anybody for it. She called, but then a creator, I guess, was live saying that she had blamed the kid. So she started saying a few things about the child, but she didn't blame him this time for this one, unless I missed it at the end. But what I heard, she hadn't, thankfully, but she says enough.
Even though I don't have
It's terrible.
the jab.
It's horrible.
I'm not vaccinated. So I'm thinking about going to Edinburgh. I think I'm going to Scotland.
Oh, Walter said a name, Louisiana lady?
So
I didn't hear that.
If I go there in February, is it going to be freezing?
Running Bear, I wonder.
I talked to Holly, and Holly's like, yeah, she was like, they lifted the ban. Adrian just got his COVID test, so he's going to New York tomorrow, and then he's going to
I'm getting what you guys are laying down. Oh shit. I hope not. I hope this isn't what I think it is or could be.
Hong Kong, Malaysia, Brazil, and somewhere else.
Wait, what the fuck? The international wanker goes to all those places too? Hold on, I gotta back that up.
Is it gonna be freezing?
Is there ping pong shows? I need to go. What's a ping pong show? Anybody know?
I talked to Holly.
Don't tell me in the comments.
Yeah, she was like, they lifted the ban. Adrian just got his COVID test, so he's going to
Isn't it Edinburgh?
To New York tomorrow, and then he's going to where the fuck's he going? New York, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Brazil, and somewhere else.
They have ping pong shows in all those places? Just curious.
He's going with his team.
Ping Ping
it's
pong
gonna-
champions of the year. Okay, now I need somebody to do this. I need somebody to put Wally with a team of ping pong players standing behind a ping pong table with a woman at the other end shooting a ping pong ball at them. Okay, teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you.
cold, so should I wait for like the summer?
Oh Lord, I'm losing
Bring
it.
your bagpipes. Oh, you don't understand.
Bring your bagpipes. You mean ping pong balls? I mean, come on now.
I have not been to Scotland. Everyone tells me Marissa. And I'm like, what? And they're like,
Hold on. Interruption. The one that wants all the attention at all times is home, and she wants to show you guys her nails. Oh, those are super cute. Holstein cows. Oh my gosh, look at the little charm on them.
Yeah, she's like, I'll do these for free.
Show
for
them
you. I'm like,
again.
Okay.
Look how cute. Yeah, there. Look at the little cow. All right. Enough of you. We're in the middle of talking about ping pong balls. Get out of here. Don't ask. Go. All right. Here we go.
Marissa.
She loves cows. We all love cows. My mom collects Holstein cow decor and stuff. Like her whole entire kitchen was cows. I grew up in a dairy farm, so of course she loves animals just like her mama. But I think it's so cute. They're super cute. Yeah.
You're gonna fucking crack up in fucking Scotland.
Safari.
It will be cold. Edinburgh, I will love. Just wrap it up. Cork's in Ireland. Yeah, she literally lives in Cork. I'm dying to meet her. She looks like Tom Cruise.
Wait, what? Why did I think Cork was a... okay, I'm done.
Molly can officiate our wedding.
I've been so confused.
You're not going to marry Cork. I'm going to marry Cork. Oh, you've been to Scotland and I haven't? A good drink? I heard that they're going to love me over in Scotland.
You've got to see... Oh, Molly's Moose Knuckle. The video's taken down too. So in some of her old videos that she has done, it's her and Wally in the back of, I think, of a rickshaw. I'm not sure what country they're in, but they were leaving a ping pong show. You know, ping pongs that women are shooting out their hoo-has into the audience, that kind of ping pong show. And she was bragging about it in the back of a rickshaw, her and Walnuts. That's what I'm talking about. And you don't have to take my word for it. The clip exists. She just has the clips struck every time somebody puts them up. So Not For Nothing, that's what Not For Nothing got a strike for, was the videos, all of them. Like her Kate days, all of that. Yeah. I'm not joking. People in the comment section, you've heard this too. Please tell me you guys didn't miss that either. Yeah.
Sex is too much work. Let's just cuddle and have fun.
Do not send me pictures of what you find, Molly's Moose Knuckle. I'm not opening my email from you in a week because I know I'm getting shit.
I can't wait to hang out with the Scots. But this is the thing. I gotta bring Holly with me. You don't understand. And yes, I've not been to Northern Ireland, and I heard I gotta go.
Hey, and I am body positive, sex industry, whatever you got to do. Hey, I got no shame. If you can shoot that ball, do your thing, whatever. I just don't think I would want to be on the receiving end of catching one in the mouth. Like, I pass. Give me a paddle. I'll smack him back at you a few times. Like, again, not shaming. Do your thing.
Gotta go.
It's acceptable in other places, I'm not judging.
Honestly, to be quite honest, I would really love...
Autumn, right?
I would not want to live in London. When we got that apartment in London, honestly, I would rather live in Dublin than London. I'm just saying.
Wait, she had an apartment in London?
Love your accents. Oh, it's okay, Robin. Are you feeling a little better? I was going to DoorDash you some soup and stuff from Panera. And I've been doing so much that I forgot.
Oh, well, there went that Oh shit!
Yeah,
I forgot
Adrian's
about that.
parents just got back from an Alaskan cruise, but they went to Scotland. They went on hikes and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Right,
And
right.
they were like, well,
It's just Kate.
Marissa,
It's all good. We don't
know
hate.
that you like to, go to fancy restaurants, shop, and
Yes,
know,
Beeford.
party.
Absolutely.
when you travel. I go, I sure as fuck do. That's what I like to do. Me and Holly, this is what we do.
I gotta say this though too, because I said this out loud to somebody the other day and I need to say it again. We talk a lot of shit about Molly and her behavior and stuff, but I will give Molly props. I appreciate that Molly does her whatever activities and then hangs out in a hotel room. She doesn't get behind the wheel of a car and drive. Not that I have seen, at least. I at least can appreciate that. And again, I'm about freedom of choice. So, well, I think it's dangerous and absolutely the wrong thing to put on social media. The guy that took the pill was an adult. Unfortunately, again, this goes back to mental health and people finding ways to numb any and everything going on. I'm not about to tell somebody how they should grieve or not want to numb it out or anything like that. It's really not a good or smart thing. It's super dangerous. Somebody could have overdosed, like all of those things. Yes, 100%. I will stand on that soapbox till I'm blue in the face. At least be responsible and have Narcan. But to promote it that it's okay and all of that stuff on social media is a whole nother realm. We've all made poor decisions in our life. We just didn't have an aunt sitting there on camera shining it in your face and recording it and putting it out to social media for content. We didn't have an aunt using our grief and whatever we're going through as content on social media. That's something that people do need to realize. Well, we can have a lot of opinions on the behaviors that we see. You also need to take a step back because a lot of you have been in similar shoes before or have dysfunctional family members and completely understand that it is a shitty situation. And especially in times when there is chaos, people act out. But we got to start talking about the reality of stuff. And I will give Molly props. At least most of the time she's sitting in a hotel room doing her thing by herself. You know, she's not harming other people she is harming other people. Yes, 100%. But she's not out driving a vehicle going to harm somebody, at least from what I've seen. I got to give props where there's a little place to give anything. I mean, I've been struggling to find anything and that's all I got.
We put on tights.
I try.
Jacket.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to find some, somebody asked me, can you find anything in her or about her that's redeeming? Can you find any redeeming qualities about her? This was Kyle that actually asked me this. Kyle's who I actually go to for advice on my own behavior, my own take on things. And I told him last night, I said, I'm so fucking conflicted on this because although I feel like it's completely inappropriate to put on social media and broadcast and all that stuff, at the same time, they are going through a lot. They have chaotic family members. These are the broken family cycles. And I'm not about to judge somebody else's broken, dysfunctional family because I got my fucking own. There's lines that we're so willing to jump right into because it's the cool thing at the moment. And I'm just not willing to say that dude's a fucking problem or he's an addict or addict shame. I'm not going to do it. Princess is fucking struggling, obviously. Look at how his best friend treats him. The dude's got issues. But let's talk about the fucking reality of these issues, right? Sorry. Soapbox moment.
She smokes a cigarette and put on a ponytail.
I try to be fair. I try to be fair across the board because, again, for me, it's not creators. I can't stand Molly's behavior. But at the end of the day, even Molly has worth. Molly has potential of doing something good with her life. Molly is her own worst enemy. Nobody is bringing Molly down but Molly. Molly is Molly's own worst enemy. Molly needs to take accountability for her behavior and move forward and do whatever she wants. She has potential of doing something great in her life. She's still got time. But those are choices that somebody has to make and be willing to make. We aren't seeing any willingness for change because this has gotten her by through life. She doesn't know any different, in my opinion. Therefore, expecting her to change is like watching paint dry. But we don't give passes for behavior like this is because this is what we are trying to prevent our future generation from being like. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have my kids say, I'm a fucked up mess, want to be numb, and tell you about it openly than deny it and skirt over the facts and avoid all of the fact that everybody is really fucking struggling. And it's a really dangerous situation when people want to get numb because they have fought these demons for so long. I mean, how did we all get here to begin with? An attempted suicide. We got to be honest. Everybody has worth. Everybody has a purpose. Whether you find your purpose, whether I find my purpose is up to each of us individually. Molly disgusts me in a lot of ways. Her behavior is absolutely horrific. She hurts a lot of people. Absolutely is horrible with her behavior and how it affects other people. But at the end of the day, she's still a human being. And she comes from a broken fucking cycle. It's obvious. So do I. How we deal with our fucked up is just different. She's chose the path that worked for her, and that is lying, creating a whole persona that is something she's not, because it's easier to deflect the hurt and the pain that she actually feels. I can't fault her for that. I was there at 19. The difference between me and Molly is I went to therapy and got help because I didn't want to be the same broken cycle that I came from. I work every day to not be the same thing that my kids would have fallen into had I not stepped up and tried to do something different for them. If we want change, we've got to be the change, but we've also got to be open to. Right now, it feels like she has nothing good in her. And I'll be the first to tell you that. She has done some horrific shit. And you are entitled to all of your feelings on her. Those are your feelings. But at the end of the day, none of our feelings about Molly's behavior are going to change Molly. Molly has to want to change, and Molly doesn't. Right now, this works for her. It's profitable for her. It makes it so the hurt in her head, in my opinion, isn't as bad because it's all a show, right? This is all a show. It's not. This is a woman who is actually really broken and really struggling on a big screen. And her own loved ones aren't strong enough to say, you matter enough to us. Can we get you help? We cannot condone your behavior anymore. It's enabling. Because unfortunately, they're dealing with their own broken shit too. And that's the reality of it. We're all just a bunch of fucked up messes out here. No different than the other one. It's just how we deal with our fucked upness. And that's the truth. I'm no better than Molly. Human to human, I'm no better than her. I have chose to make different decisions, such as not fucking lying and manipulating and exploiting every fucking thing that comes around. Only difference. But at the end of the day, we've also got to encourage people to change. Because if we're sitting here saying, which again, she's showing us and saying, I have no intent of changing. Actions speak louder than words. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's listen a little bit longer. And then I'm going to run because I got to go cook dinner.
This is what we did. And where did we shop? This is what we did. This is what we did.
100% agree, Lane. Enablers. Enabling is dangerous. Come on. Okay, now you're walking the other direction. I tell you what, Cocker Spaniels are the most stubborn ass dog you'll ever get. They are just needy as hell. But what? Did somebody ask something? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I have not been doing good with comments today at all. Yeah, and I feel horrible for what's done to Princess and how, you know, all of that works out. But Princess is very sick. Francis is a sick, broken human being too, and it's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, I have empathy for addicts. I have empathy for people struggling with mental illness. I look at him and my heart breaks. There's a piece of me that just melts and wants to just grab onto him and hug him and tell him he's worth it. He's worthy of love. He's worthy of people that see potential in him. But he's a part of the broken cycle that she has become. It's horrible. It's so bad. Yeah, and he's a victim. Like oh, April, thank you for becoming a member. I'm so glad you came out of the bushes. I hope everybody, well, for the most part, I hope you all feel welcome here and that your opinions matter. Again, I don't want an echo chamber. I'm not super open to big panels and discussions and stuff like that, y'all. It's not because I don't value everybody else's opinions. I get mush brain with big panels, but I don't have any intent of encouraging conversations with people who just want to play games. I don't play games. I don't have time for it. I will continue to focus on things that are important to me and in attempt to make change. I get caught up at times in the drama and all of it. It's human nature. I'm not perfect. I will not say I'm perfect. But at the end of the day, I genuinely want to see change happen. Don't exactly know how that's going to happen, but that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to just talk shit on people. That's not my life mission. I want to see something change. Thank you again for joining the membership. I am so glad you're here.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got.
And there's some of you, like, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying by Molly's people that have surrounded her. I'm not talking about every single person that she's been friends with. There is some people that really sucked in with Molly, especially through the last 9 months, that have done horrible things to my real life that I will never, ever forgive or forget. You show me once who you are. Okay. That knife that you showed me that you hold behind my back will never leave my vision. I might be able to be nice to you and have human interaction with you and agree to disagree and just keep it moving, but I will always know exactly who you are. And I don't have time for that type of shit. I want genuine people who actually have good human decency. And I believe that these people at one point in time could be good people too. But you've showed me time and time again how willing you are over bullshit on the internet to do fuck shit. I got no time for shit like that because I would never fuck with any of your children. I would never call CPS. I would never waste resources unless somebody genuinely, tangibly, I could 100% say without a shadow of a doubt needed that. And it was going to do something to benefit their life and not harm them. I would never. I might talk a lot of shit, but I've never doxed somebody because, again, at the end of the day, I don't have to. That's not up to me. I got doxed. I didn't retaliate for a reason. I didn't have to. In time, all shit comes to light. You might have to be patient, but it all comes to light. There's shit that will drag on for months that people don't know about. And then it'll sooner or later come out. In time. Oh, whoever that was. Brandy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are way too kind to me. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason I keep coming back here. You guys are incredible. You guys make me want to be a better human being. And that's not a joke. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, the people that I check in with to keep me on track and focused are Kyle and Mackenzie. My little ones don't know. They know I YouTube, but they don't have a clue about what I do. They're floors below me. They don't hear me. They don't none of that stuff because they're little kids. They don't need to worry about adult internet, what goes on. They need to worry about being kids. So I definitely keep it separate. I mean, granted, they'll come running up here and be like, knock, knock, knock. But Kyle and Mackenzie keep me balanced. If I ever did something that embarrassed Mackenzie on the internet, that's when I put myself in check. If I ever overstepped and embarrassed her or said something that either one of them would be ashamed by, that's who matters to me. That's who I have my self check-ins. That's who at the end of the day I will always refer to keep me in line. Those are the people that are around me every day. I'm so thankful for so many of you because you guys are like family to me and have stepped up and had my back and keep me in check and try to keep my mind open and try to give me a different perspective. And a lot of times I'm unwilling to. Ask Nunya from this morning. And I wasn't even talking to Nunya. I just came in and was like, bleh. I wasn't speaking to her. I was speaking to her, but not in regards to her. And she was like, wow, okay. And I was like, no, not at you, just the whole situation. But they keep me in check. And it's that back and forth of us not agreeing that has pushed me to continue to reevaluate my own thoughts. Last night, I was so fucked up in my head about how I felt. Sorry, I'm just telling you guys for a minute, like being real with you guys. I was so messed up because in the beginning of this, I was anti-Dre too. Like Dre's behavior was way too much for me. I was like, hail to the no. Like the female televangelist. Like I can see that. Like it was too much, right? But at the end of the day, I was like, once I started digging through stuff, I'm like, oh my God. No, this is just because her personality. And maybe I didn't understand that right. And then, watching it unfold and going, holy shit. Look what's happening. The truth of the matter is whether or not we jive with her personally, the things that have been done morally, ethically to Marvon by everybody has been horrifying. And now we're watching Molly do the exact same shit. And I'm trying to give Molly the benefit that I gave Dre of instead of focusing on her behavior, focusing on the facts. It's fucking hard. Because while I want to sit here and scream and holler and fucking tell her what a piece of shit she is, I'm never going to tell somebody how to grieve. Unlike she did with everybody else and told everybody else how they should be grieving, what grief should look like. When they played the body cam footage, the 911 calls, Dre wasn't reacting right. But think about it. Any one of us could be in those very shoes with what they've done. That's the power of social media. And if that doesn't fucking scare you, I don't know what will. People say this isn't real life. It's YouTube. The fuck it isn't real life. It is so fucking real life. This is the world we fucking live in right now. These are real lives being affected every fucking day. It is fucking crazy. Yeah, Smiles, I can get down with that 100%. And you know what? I've grown to really respect her. I've actually grown to respect the fact that we do have differences because I'm learning stuff about myself that I thought I had handled and I hadn't. That's my takeaway from it. It's triggering things inside me that I thought I had dealt with. And I hadn't. So it's like this big like, oh, no, bitch, you're not as healed as you thought you were. You can try to find good things to take away from all of these situations, or you can only lean on the negative. I've chosen to, at the end of the day, when I shut this off, I connect with my family. I touch grass if there's not snow, which fuck you. Whoever has got my voodoo doll and keeps putting it in fucking snow or in the freezer, fuck you. You got me today. Okay, I'll give you get a gold star for today. Whoever's got my voodoo doll. I ran a stop sign. If you missed it, I actually did run a stop sign. I did get pulled over. Yay me. My girls were like, I've never been in a car when it's been pulled over. I only got a warning, but those dirty buggers just put that stop sign up today. So I get a pass. I only got a warning. But take my voodoo doll out of the freezer, please, bitches. It's snowing here again, and I'm not happy, okay? Thank you. Oh, CK, that isn't that reality. Yeah, crazy. And by the way, whoever is over there, I want to put this out there too. And I want to say this very like, I don't want you guys to misinterpret what I'm saying. I've heard clips of somebody saying that if I really wanted to make money off this situation from another creator, Laura said that if she wanted to make money off this situation, she would be a Molly hater. That's where the money is. Laura, please understand that first and foremost, I was not a monetized channel. Self chose to not monetize up until January is when I applied for monetization. This is my second YouTube check that I've ever gotten. Yesterday was the second one. And I can 100% guarantee you it is not what you think. My memberships, Laura, are $1.99. That is why my Islanders have a blast with it, because we're cheap hoes and we like to be cheap and we like to knock people out of the bushes. We're just kind of petty bitches like that over here. All right. I am so fucking thankful for each and every one of you that chooses to be a part of the island, chooses to be a part of the cabana. Every super chat, every super sticker, it's overwhelming to me. I'm not here for the money. I never was. It's an amazing bonus. And for those of you guys that are not in my membership, this month we chose to donate $100 to the Trevor Project on behalf of the cabana. That's what I did this month. Last month was another one, but I don't say that to brag about it. I want to see change. I don't just talk about it. I live this life. So while you think it's all about the money, it's not. For a lot of us, that's a wonderful bonus. Amazing. I am so thankful for all of you and how generous you are and how kind you are to me. But that's not what we're here for. We want to see change. People are fed up. People are sick and tired of watching others be hurt. So will you sit here and think it's about the money and where people went? I haven't flip-flopped one time, Laura, in 9 months on anybody. Not once. I haven't flip-flopped. I haven't, not one single time have I been friends with somebody one day and not the next day, and it's all just because of hate bonding, or not once. Because I'm not here for that. I'm not here for the money. I'm here because people are actually genuinely being hurt. Mental illness is real. Suicide is something our country is dealing with on such a level, and it's unfortunate that ignorant pieces of shit, like a lot of these YouTube creators, are unwilling to talk about how serious it is. But yet they'll put on a show and put their instability on full display. Hit the like button, you cheap hoes. Dear Krabby, I love you guys. And that's a joke too, y'all. We are self-proclaimed bargain hunters over here. We like Amazon. We're the cheap hoes. We're good. We're all good with it. Like it's a joke. But we're good with it because that's not what we're here for. We want people to feel like they're included in something. We don't want you to feel like you have to buy friendship, like at all. Like that's not what you're doing. It's so weird to me that people have $99.99 memberships. That's fucking weird. Okay. Anyways, there's my soapbox again. And with that, I think we're done listening to Molly today. I will pull up the clips. We'll go back to October for tomorrow. And I will show you guys how this whole conversation and the whole distraction went and where it actually started in October, starting with the phone call of the oxygen that she manipulated her subs with over that. That's where we're going to start tomorrow. Everybody needs to get some rest, though, because I know this week has been emotionally draining on so many. And before I end, how are you all holding up? Because I see some of you that aren't. What are you guys doing to disconnect and check out and take care of yourselves through this, because I know a lot of you have been doing this for just as long as I have, fighting the fight. Some of you much longer than I have. What are you doing to be okay at the end of the day? Are you guys okay? Seriously, because I see some of you are really struggling, and I get it. Truthfully, if you need, I will try to do better and check my messages tonight. I really genuinely will, y'all. I struggle. I apologize for it all the time. I'm just fuck up, okay? I suck at that. But I will. And I if you are really struggling, please reach out to somebody. Comment on one of my posts. Somebody is always responding on my posts to people, especially in the members chat, the daily motivation. They try to talk. I've noticed how many of them go back and forth, and I appreciate it so much. Keeping your mind busy, work. Oh, forgotten. Yeah, I don't even think I took advice from anybody. I just was like, I want people. I think I just kind of looked around and saw, I didn't even understand it really, what I was doing. I just lucked out again. 420 helps. Good. What, Cash? I'm so confused. Oh, independent thinker. I get it. Hey, I'm so proud of so many of you, because I said that earlier. I feel like I get a break right now, a little bit. Like I feel like I'm sitting back and I don't know. It's so nice to see all these other channels like speaking up and saying stuff right now. It feels so nice. The pressure doesn't feel as heavy. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's felt a lot of heavy weight over the last 9 months, for sure. Oh, Rebel Rose, thank you. I'm okay, y'all. Organizing, that's your therapy. Exercise and bake. Hey, that's okay. Vegas, it's legal and I can't wait. There you go. Oh, lockpicking scowl. I'm glad you like that. Oh, yeah, sis. I think she's going live to do her makeup. I don't know if she is or not. Did she schedule one yet? I should probably check. She was just here and I didn't ask. Ooh, cheesecake. I love cheesecake, Randy. Denise. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you. You guys are so cute. All right, y'all. I know, ASU mom, it feels so good. It really does. Speaking for myself when I say like, but at the same time, it's really hard because I see so many people that are falling into the same behaviors we call out. And it is disheartening, and it's hard to say that and not be able to like specifically show you guys, but at the same time, like, now's not the time. In time that will come. Right now is not the time, because that's just another distraction that people look forward to, and we got to stay focused. So it's like trying to pluck the pieces out that matter and not get off track and just start calling random, well, it's not random shit, like it's real shit badly, like trying to stay focused. That's what it's so fucking hard. It's such a battle. Bake a lot so you exercise. I love that, Clarice. I love that. You like to make jewelry. I like that too. Oh, Savvy. Yes, you do. That's amazing. All right, y'all. I'm out. Savvy. Damn it. I have that on my phone and I just need to send it to you. I got to send you that. I've got a recommendation for brows. And speaking of which, I need to make an appointment myself. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Yes, ASU. Absolutely. Juliet, I thank you so much. Cherie. See, I love y'all. Well, no, B-Ferg, slap me now. If anybody, no, I'm not giving that button. I was going to say, somebody needs one of those like drum button things. What are the crashes on the drum, the syllables, whatever they are. I need somebody to have a button like that so they can just smack me with those things every time I say I love you. I like you all a lot, a lot, a lot. I like you a lot. Okay. But B-Fergs doesn't get it because I'd be freaking getting knocked upside the head every 5 seconds. Only with a helmet. Good night, y'all. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Sybils. Yes. Good night.